Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a video. I hope you can hear me properly. You don't hear the noise background. Today we're trading Bitcoin. Gonna be the only trade we have today. Was a very clean move. Let's do a quick review of the whole thing, right? First of all, the daily is starting to set up. Even though we're not bullish, again, we're trading on the 5 minute time frame, so we don't need to be fully bullish on the daily, but we don't need to see some action at least, right? And what I see here is see that price created accumulation in this area. We're coming out of that, that accumulation. We're showing, a couple of signs that we may start moving higher. Not a guarantee, but for sure, there are signs. For example, SND here, the another SND over here, double SND. There's clean candles to the upside on the daily, even though it's not much. Then on my actual time frames where I choose my entries or whatever, the 4 hours, we can see that price has been surfing the EMA 10 and 20 right over here, which shows me that we're very bullish after this accumulation. So we're clearly going to the upside. EMAs are stacked. The EMA 200, 50, 20, and 10, they're all stacked. It's a nice move. Now let's go into the 30-minute time frame. What do you see? What I personally see is I see that price showing lots and lots of strength. Okay, look at this. Retracement into the 10, explodes to the upside. Retracement explodes, retracement explodes. So then go sideways over here. I would have liked. Do you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay. Oh, fine. Okay. What I see here on the 30-minute time frame, I see that price has lots of momentum. Same thing as the daily, just a bit more advanced, right? This is a bit risky because there's lots of I mean, it may be time for price to come back down. But I waited for price to go sideways a little bit more than I usually do. Why? Because of the same thing. Price might want to come back. And right over here, I enter off of this high. Why? Why not before? Why not after? Look, I didn't enter in this area because it's too soon. Way too soon. Price is not retracing properly. I will preferably I will wait for that. Same thing here. I would have liked that price retraced into this area, into the 50 EMA, but I didn't because I think it's a good enough trade. Instead, it goes sideways. It shows me that price might want to consolidate, but when something like this is presented, something as clear as this, I love to take it. And usually, again, I like to see that the EMA 50 touches price or goes above as price comes below. I like to see that. But when price goes sideways, usually the EMA 50 is not touched. That's why I enter. I have those two ideas. So whenever price doesn't touch the 50 and I still want to trade it, I want to see that price go sideways at least, right? Now, we move the SL, the upside right here. Why? Because this was an aggressive move, and if price comes back here, comes back down here, I don't see why we should still be trading it. So yeah, we're gonna take. If we take a loss, it'll be a small loss. Actually, I'm gonna be moving it right here, make it even smaller because this is the area where I say, okay, if price comes back here, I'm not really interested in trading this again, at least for this single trade. So yeah, let's move that. Perfect. And now we wait. Might get a loss or might get a win. Doesn't really matter. Only have a plan to follow. If it doesn't happen, it is what it is. Spread is not the best also. So that will play a factor. Does look like we might go into break even. Price doesn't respond over here, but it will be the only loss we take in this area, because after this, if price comes back, not really worth it to be trading this. Uh, it becomes choppy. It's already choppy, but my data tells me that I can still trade this area. But anything more sideways is a no go for me. Okay, looks like we're gonna hit the stop loss. Wait and see that or not. It looks like it's responding somehow. I wish the spread wasn't so bad, but it is. At the end of the day, we decided to trade this, so but that's completely fine. To be honest, I will just like it more if the spread was better. Doesn't mean that I wouldn't trade it. And actually, price pulls back up. Price pulls back up. If pulls up into this area, that's another entry. You know, I wouldn't take it anymore, but maybe it would have been even better to wait for this. Who knows? But this is another entry. You know, and it's even a better confirmation because there's strength in this candle, so it's not a bad. It wouldn't be a bad idea if you wanted to trade this. Let me just put it in my words. Yeah, this is perfect entry. If you took, I mean, if you took this, that's a great entry. Doesn't mean you're gonna win it, but if you took it, it's a great entry. Anyways, I'm gonna delete this because I'm not on this trade. I'm on this one. Um, so break even. We have to decide where the break even is gonna be. I'll set my break even over here, this area. Hopefully, we can get a push real quick, and I'll move my stop loss over here. That's perfect. Perfect. Now, guess what? We minimize our losses by half, even more than half. We're risking around $50, so we lose, 25, max $30 on this trade. And as it goes higher, I'm moving my stop loss until we get here, my entry point, or here, which is basically the same thing, right? Seems that price is a bit stuck in here. We do need to wait, see what it decides to do. Spread though, the spread is horrible. At least we protecting our position very well. That area. Basically, a bit less than half of the risk is taken off. I would still think about maybe lowering a bit, but so far I think this is the right decision. If we get to this area, we're for sure breaking even. Then this area I will consider breaking. Because the real entry was supposed to be here, just a little bit sooner. A little upside. I'm happy with this trade. Not the best one, but I'm happy. I'm happy with it. Struggling to get out of this area, but we're gonna take all loss, 0.4 loss, minus 0. And it's getting choppy also, so it doesn't come far from the area like right now. We'll take a look. All right, we're close to stop loss. Okay. So we're just happy with loss. That it's chopping a lot. Might wanna even close the trade earlier. It's not gonna go now. Might as well just okay. But I want price to go as soon as possible. Gonna go. Price comes back here. I'll okay. It just did. Yeah, I was gonna say price comes back here. I'll move my stop loss even. I just want the candle to be visible. I don't know, it's kind of laggy. I don't know if it's lag or whatever it is, but I just want to see the candle close at least, probably. Don't like it. Weird. A bigger candle. He thinks Bitcoin is going to close. That's true. I don't like the size of these candles, but area are way too. We're seeing a lot of chop, and this really needs to go right now. loss. Okay, we protected position very well. We lost tiny bit, 20, yeah, like $5. Fine, but I think that will Bitcoin start dancing now. That is what too choppy. I wouldn't. I don't think I'll re-entry. Okay. Um. Done. Trades will happen. It's likely. So, guys, for watching.